What is up, my fellow self-isolating photography crew? Hope you're happy, hope you're healthy, hope you're finding some interesting things to do while you're at home. I certainly am. All productive, of course, like, not finishing off painting the room. I'm totally not bored, but you know, if you are, you're in luck. Because I've shot some videos before the quarantine, and I'll be shooting some more during the quarantine because there's nothing else to do. But we can do this. We can do this together, right? Just in separate houses, not together, you know? Social distancing and all that. Alright, let's kick off this quarantine with a what's in my camera bag. But honestly speaking, it's not all about new fancy gear. Gear is good. I love gear, I love talking about gear, and presumably you love gear too. But we all love photography too, and sometimes having a bum load of gear can be detrimental to your photography. And here's why, but first of all, I want to talk about something which I also talk a lot about, and that's the sponsor of this video. Here we go. This video is sponsored by Squarespace, the place to go to for creating your own slick-looking website or online store. First off, a camera that served me well, the Pani GH5. And if it's not the GH5, I'll probably use either the A7 III or the Z6 from Nikon. I know I said I'll change, but you know, if it's not broke, don't fix it, right? It doesn't have to be literally broken. I mean, I got this latest Rode NTG mic. It's not broken, I just find that I'm picking up a lot of noise. Listen to this. More than the older Rodes and more than the dating mics, so I've stopped using it. Ideally with my main working camera, I want something that can do stills as well as video quite well, which is why I've got the A7 III and a Z6 which has a kick-ass RAW capability. I pretty much stuck to the same gear I've used over the last 3 years for taking video, mainly because it's of a good enough standard. Okay, it's the same boring kit as before, but I don't see there's any point changing it just because something newer and fancier has come out. One problem that we can encounter is that we always associate upgrading gear with upgrading your photo or video ability. Well, of course, it's easier to comprehend improvements with gear, their numbers, specs, compared to improvements in creativity. I mean, take legend Henry Cartier-Bresson for example. There's a certain mystery as to how he got his photos. How does he come about getting the decisive moment? How did he shoot those prostitutes? Not like that, that would be slanderous. On modern speak, why is the dude so lit? That's the dude right there, by the way. Doesn't he remind you of, no? Anyone? Oh, I'm going to hell, aren't I? I mean, we all have these creative blocks. Sometimes we don't feel inspired to take new photos, and sometimes buying new gear feels like it sparks a bit of joy into our photography life. Yes, it does, but I handle a lot of gear. If I couldn't keep it in my pants every time I saw a nice bit of gear, my wallet that is, I'd be in trouble. Look, these are the 3 questions I asked myself before buying a new camera for taking video. Number 1, will it improve my workflow? Will it make filming the videos easier? Will it make post-processing and editing a smoother process? Will it slow it down or speed it up? Number 2, will anybody actually notice? Of course you want people to see your photos or your video, but will anybody actually know or care that you've shot it on a fancy new camera? That's why I've stuck with the same old thing for video. If I get something new, something old will have to go. Too much gear makes figuring out which camera to use a bit of a hassle. Too much clutter can be an hindrance. I mean, that could apply to a number of things in your life, but hey, I'm only here to talk about photography, not other shit, right? And oh, do I have clutter. I've got lens caps that don't belong to anything in particular. I've got cages that I bought just for reviews. Lenses that I bought in case I review cameras from a certain brand. Less is sometimes more, and now is the time to size down. But first of all, this advert about a new TV show. Ba-boom. Excited, aren't you?
Yes, I'm so excited. I love mess.
I've got stuff I didn't even realise I've got. Oh, it's just gotten to a point where I just simply don't know what camera to use, and I've got too many 50mm lenses.
Yes.
Everybody around me, they just hate me, and I just want to get rid of my cameras and lenses. Well, some of them, maybe the crap ones.
Hello, my name is Kenny Con. My mission is to spark joy to the world of photography by throwing out your crap.
Wow. Is your translator coming, by the way?
Oh, there's never a translator.
I'm just waiting for the subtitles. Oh, okay. Just stuff everywhere. Brand new bag. Not even open yet.
You should try take all your lenses out and then stacking up.
Oh, the Pope. I have got a lot of lenses, don't I? I did not know that.
If they are hidden in some boxes, you don't know how many 15mm you have.
I just can't even look at this. It's making me feel sick. Sorry, I need to throw up.
I'll come back in a week. Bye.
Just want to make things a bit simpler. Quantity of gear lower, quality of gear higher. I want everything to fit nicely and neatly into a couple of drawers. For stills, I find that less is best. There are some great system cameras, but most of the time I shoot street or pics of my family. No wildlife, I don't need telly, ultra wide on the odd occasions, but I can survive with just using one focal length, and I'm sure a lot of you can too. Just try using one lens, get used to missing good shots, and appreciate what you can get with that one single lens. You probably appreciate the lighter feel too. Of course, more gear means more weight. It's fine if you want to take all of your gear out with you to plan for every single possibility, but less weight means you can be able to shoot for longer. I can't emphasize that anymore, maybe because it will get repetitive, but to hammer the point home, maybe it needs a chart. Oh, it looks like a smile. Ricoh GR3, this is really hard to beat. This is their flagship camera. In fact, it's probably their only ship worth talking about. 28mm equivalent is probably a bit wide for some, and it does look a bit dull, but it's fast and it's sharp. And it slips easily into your pocket when you want to put it back in your bag. I mean, this has an APS-C sensor. An RX100, it's all nice and well, but that doesn't have a big sensor like this does. It is almost perfect, but as I said, sometimes it is a bit too wide for some things like street shots, but that is why I'm looking at the X100V. Alternatively, I'd go for one of these. The Leica MP, it's small for a system camera, not any smaller than mirrorless camera, but the lenses, oh yes, they are small. I don't think you'll find any full-frame 12mm rectilinear lens that is as small as this in any other mount. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I like the Leica M. I could bang on about how discreet it is and how it's the ultimate street photography machine, or I could just be brutally honest and say one of the reasons why I bought this is because it's pretty damn gorgeous. It certainly does spark bloody joy, so yeah, back off Canicon, less of more. If I buy stuff that I really like a lot in the first place, I won't be upgrading all the bloody time. Get it, enjoy owning it, use it, and take some damn photos with it, alright? Anyway, so what goes in my bag this year? Let's summarise. For video, GH5 or one of the full-frame cameras, although one of the Sony stays at home. I have two A7 IIIs, by the way. Sometimes the RX107 will do the job. I have that with small rig cage and a Rode mic that doesn't require battery to power. With the excellent, although pricey, Sony vlogging tripod, you can control the zoom lens, customize a button, and hit record. That mic is an essential carry also, even if I'm using another shotgun or lav mic, the COS 11D. For stills, GR3 or Leica MP, I love using ultra-wides on the Leica because they're so sharp. It's a compact setup too. I don't need lots of features, high FPS, video functionality, complex buttons and dials. I just need simple, on and off, take photos, less stuff getting in the way of taking photos. Plus, it's tidy and compact, which leaves space for a film camera. I'm shooting more film this year. What better camera to have to accompany that than the OG Ricoh GR? It'll probably fall apart soon, it's fragile AF, but I love it, and it's full frame. Then finally the bag, Billingham Hadley Pro 2020. I'll do a video about it soon. Alright, before we go to Squarespace bit, I've been using them since way back, way before I got sponsored by Squarespace. Back in DRTV, I think it was 2013, I used Squarespace to make an April Fool's joke about how to paint your camera pink enter. And I've been using them since for my own stuff because of the great assortment of templates on offer, the ease of use, the customer service, which is 24/7. It makes setting up your own domain, website or online store that much easier. And look, there's a free trial so you can see for yourself. And if you do want to make your next move with Squarespace, there's a 10% coupon in the link in the description box below. Are you feeling the heat? Are you feeling fecal? No sweat, because this is the softest tree ply around. Patented moisture locking system will soak up secretions and runny excretions. Tougher tissue prevents nasty nutty surprises, and the Hello Vera technology will ensure that your skin stays soft like a baby's bum, front and back. Sphinx so soft because your arse has never had it so good. Available in all good retailers while stocks last. That's for when I go to the beach. Not photography related, just burglar, wham. Hopefully they don't die in the house, because that's a bit of a problem when they die. But if they do, half of them will fit in that bag and the other half will fit in that bag. All theoretical, of course. Depending on height as well, you know, if they're midgets, could store them in one bag, you know, just force them in. Sumo. That's a bit discriminatory, I think, I would say. You know, not all sumos are fatties. That's the slider case. Double it up for my snooker cue. Charter's pole for using the camera in places where it's difficult to get to. But also, great for cleaning the windows. It's fine, I'm used to handling long things. Do you get it? I was referring to my penis. Oh! It would take 3 of those bags to fit mine in. This was originally meant for my baby, but I also use it when I'm in a bath. I usually put my hand under there just to scoop the water up my bottom. And remove you. Don't buy it. Shit. Fucking shit.
Hold up with both hands is the only way, that's only the very Japanese way to say thank you. Arigato. Both hands. Thank you, arigato. Or maybe domo arigato, that's even more polite.
Right. Can I just say it in English?
It's a great process to our hearts.
Oh dear.
And then feel it. Does it spark joy?
Good.
Just like that.
Hi, my name is Dick Rockwell. Cat, that's my cat. That's not a pelly case. Wake up. Wake up. Rolling.
Wow.